If you want to be able to get anything you want in life, that can be money, relationships, assets, fame. It doesn't matter what it is. Regular success. Whatever the version of your success is to you. Even just that. It doesn't matter what it is. I know exactly how I can get it to you. Now, first, you gotta realize you can't just watch this and do exactly what I say, and then tomorrow or next week you're gonna have exactly everything you want. It's a long process. I'm telling you what mindset to have and how to live life in order to achieve your goals and get anything you want. I'm giving you a lifestyle. This is not a one-way ticket to success. This is a lifestyle. As if you live by it, you will eventually get everything you want. Now, first of all, let me tell you, this has to be reasonable. This is not going to be a how to, make $1 billion, how to do this. This is going to be something as in how to finally get that house you want, how to finally make that relationship, how to finally get that business up and going. This is going to be those simple things, not how to win the lottery, not how to, meet your favorite celebrity. This is just going to be how to a lifestyle to achieve all of your realistic goals. As far as your once in a lifetime goals, that's on you. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. First, if you want to learn how to get anything you want, you're going to have to learn how to sell yourself. It's like a salesman. You don't just go into someone's house, go into someone's business, and just advertise and they buy it. You have to sell it. You have to figure out what value you provide. You have to figure out what value they need, and then you go based off of that. So this goes for relationships, this goes for businesses, this goes for money. I was a salesman. I did insurance sales, and I wasn't in there long, but you do learn. Everything is based off of you. Yes, if you have a bad product, you more than likely won't sell it, but sometimes you still can sell a bad product if you can sell yourself. So I want you to know that with everything in life, you're selling yourself. When you go to a job interview, you're selling yourself. When you go up and talk to that girl, start flirting with that girl, you're trying to sell yourself. When you try to make a new friend, you're trying to sell yourself. If you're trying to blow up on YouTube or social media, you're trying to sell yourself. If you try to go do whatever, try to start a business, you're trying to sell yourself as the owner of that business. You're trying to sell yourself at everything you do. And once you learn that you're trying to sell yourself instead of trying to sell just your looks, just your personality, just your product or service from your business, just this, just that, and you figure out that you're actually trying to sell everything, and you have to focus on a broad scale, There's a reason why people say, rich people look at watches, or someone might look at your what shape your body is in, or someone might pay attention to how you articulate yourself when you speak. All those, everyone has a different thing that might sell them. Everyone has a different thing to what might sell. Me, I'm a looks person. You're gonna sell me based off of what you look like. You're gonna sell me if you're in shape. You don't have to wear, no suit with a Rolex. But me, if you look clean, like you bathe yourself every day, if you look like you're bathe yourself, maybe, eat a little bit healthy, I'm gonna take you serious. As opposed to someone whose stomach goes all the way out here and they got Cheeto stains on their white t-shirt and they look like they play video games and they don't shave. You know what I'm saying? Or at least they don't, trim up. Everything has, some people listen to words, but you have to figure out how to sell at everything, because you never know who you're going to run into. You never know what you're going to want to, do in each situation. So if you want to make this money and you got this meeting or this job interview, or you got to start this business, you got to figure out some customers are going to get sold by visuals. Some customers are going to get sold by what you tell them. Some customers are going to get sold by what they hear from other people. Some customers are going to get sold by multiple of those, or something completely different. Maybe, everyone gets sold based off something different. So, in order for you to get whatever you want, you must sell. Now, how do you sell something? Once again, it goes back to the value. So you must need to have everything figured out. You don't need to have life figured out, but you got to know what your personality is and enhance that. You need to figure out what your value is and enhance that. How do you speak? Learn how to speak properly. Me, I stuttered here and there, but if you go back and watch my first video or my second or third, when I used to look around all the time and stutter, well, yes, I still look around sometimes and I still stutter sometimes. It's way better than what it used to be. That's just me enhancing the value I'm already providing. I'm trying to tell y'all how to, change your mentality, how to think differently. In order for y'all to take me serious, you must know that I'm confident in what I'm saying. Therefore, I must actually speak with confidence. Once again, I have to sell myself to you. For you to take me serious, I have to sell that what I'm saying is accurate. And the only way people will believe if it's accurate is if I'm confident saying it. Imagine you trying to go up and talk to that girl, right? You trying to go up to a manager at a business and ask for a job interview. But you're stuttering and shaking, you look all nervous. They're not, the girl and the boss, they're not going to take you serious. They're not. They're going to say, who is this kid? He, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to fit here. He's not going to be good here. She's going to say, who is this? He looks scared. I don't want him. He's not going to be able to do nothing for me. Once again, they don't see value in that. No one sees value in a nervous, scared person. I'm not saying that's what you are, but I'm saying once you get put in a situation where you feel like there's pressure on you when there's really not, you tend to fold under that fake pressure. There's no pressure on you when you're just talking to a girl. You know what I'm saying? There's like 3.5 billion of them on the earth. Ain't no pressure. There's no pressure going up to a business and asking to speak to the manager and saying, hey, my name's such and such. I'm looking for a job. I do have experience with this, and this. Maybe I could help you out. If you're interested, I would appreciate if you could give me at least a job interview. Blah blah blah. Rearrange it. You know what I'm saying? Or when you're starting a business and even if you start doing advertising online, you have to sell that advertising. That advertising is a direct correlation to you. How much knowledge would you put into your advertising? How much will you study your target audience? Because if your target audience is landscaping, but your ad looks like you're trying to sell to teenagers in high school, then that must make you unprofessional. Because why are you trying to sell something for old people who work in the garden to teenagers in high school that only care about cars? It's all that. Are you willing to put the time in? Willing to do the research? Willing to, put the effort in? Willing to change when you don't want to? Willing to be uncomfortable? And then when you do that, are you willing to work on everything else? Are you willing to work on the way you articulate your voice when you talk? Are you willing to change your physique? Get in better shape, become more healthy? You must sell yourself at everything. So when you go and get that girlfriend, or when you want to get that girlfriend or that boyfriend, you must learn how to sell yourself to them. And so first you have to ask, what do you look in with someone else? You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for a relationship with whether a friend or a lover, you know what I'm saying? Or even trying to get back closer with family or meet family you've never seen before. What's your first impression? Is it the way they talk, the way they look, the way they smell, the way they carry themselves? All those things are included. Now, some people take one more serious than others, but they all matter. So for you to be good at building that relationship, getting that relationship to be taken seriously, you must be clean. You must be in somewhat shape. You don't gotta be shredded with gigantic biceps. All you gotta be is you can still be a little overweight. Me, technically I'm overweight for my height, but when I flex, I still got muscles. And then if I have a regular tank top on, you can't tell. You know what I'm saying? You would think I go to the gym because I do. And that you could tell I go to the gym. That's what I'm saying. You don't gotta be shredded. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be the most attractive person. But don't have dry skin. Don't let people see your ashes on your knees and elbows. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people, make sure you shave. Or if you like growing out your beard, make sure you keep it trimmed up. Keep your hair cut. Make sure your clothes are clean. Make sure you wash your clothes. Look like you shower. Wear deodorant. And then learn how to talk. Once you meet them, the first impression is how you look and how you carry yourself. Then learn how to talk. That way when you're talking, they take what you say seriously. They're invested in that conversation. Learn how to bring value to that conversation. Learn conversation starters. This is for everything. Job interviews, making friends, relationships. This is for everything. Learn how to start that conversation. You have to learn how to sell yourself. That's how you get anything you want in life. If you want to become rich, how are you going to sell yourself to people? How are you going to sell yourself to other people? That way you can network. That way you can sell your product or service. That way you can get a new opportunity. You must learn to sell yourself. That way people can take you serious. That's really all it's going to be. If you can't sell yourself, you won't get anything in life. You won't. And you might sit here and say, I don't care what nobody thinks about me. I can do it all on my own. I've been doing it on my own since I was born. I don't need nobody, and I don't care what nobody thinks about me. Well, let me remind you, there's nobody on the planet that's rich that actually did it completely by themselves. They say they do. You have all them rappers and actors and basketball players that say they did it by themselves, and then they turn around and say, but I did have this coach, and without this coach, I don't think I would have made it. I had this mentor, and without this mentor, I don't think I would have made it. I had this business partner or this friend, and without them, I don't think I would have made it. But, what I'm saying, I'm just a regular guy, what I'm saying? Even though I'm pointing out the obvious and the hypocrisy with successful people, I'm just a regular guy. You don't got to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, even if they say they did it all by themselves, they always going to come out and say, oh, but without this person, I don't think I would have made it. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers, they'll start talking about another rapper. Without this rapper, I would have made it. And then make a song saying, ain't nobody help me. You know what I'm saying? It's hypocrisy. Nobody has ever made it by themselves. Nobody at all. If you want to get to the top of the top, you're going to learn how to network. Learn how to seek opportunity and then grab that opportunity. Learn how to sell yourself to people. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get to the top without selling yourself, without networking, without learning to retrieve the opportunity. It's not about just finding opportunity. Yes, you have to learn how to find one and take advantage of it, but you can also learn how to make an opportunity come to you. You know how? By being someone that another person would want to give an opportunity to. You ever been in the store and someone just comes up to you trying to sell you something, or a recruiter comes up to you? Yes, while it's their job to sell, you know what I'm saying? But what if that wasn't a recruiter? Or what if it wasn't a salesman? What if it was someone trying to, look for someone for a job? Because I had someone with a landscaping business when I worked at Walmart come up to me and tell me, hey, if you ever looking for a new job, I have a landscaping business. We make $200K a year profit. It was just him. So it was just him by himself making $200K a year profit. He said he needed a worker. That way he could take his business to the next level, start scaling, because it's too much to do by himself. He said, if you're looking for a job, come with me. I'll pay you. You know what I'm saying? I took his contact and all that. And I never reached out to him, which I should have. But that's just an example. But if he sees 100 people in the store, is he going to go to the fat person? Is he going to go to the person, the worker on their phone? Is he going to go to the, you know what I'm saying? Who is he going to go to for that opportunity? Or when you're trying to talk to a boy or a girl to get a relationship, right? There's thousands of people that they see every day. That It doesn't matter if they're interested in whatever. It doesn't matter what gender they're interested in, what race, what height, what aesthetic, what look. It doesn't matter what they're interested in. There's thousands of people that fit that description every single day, as long as it's realistic. You know what I'm saying? There's thousands of people that will fit that realistic, description every day. But you think you're gonna stand out by being, scared, nervous, fat. You don't want to work hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, like I said, you don't have to be the richest man in the world. You don't have to be, the strongest, most shredded person in the world. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. You don't have to be the most famous person in the world. All you gotta do is sell yourself. All you gotta do is look like you take care of yourself. Because everyone is ugly, but also everyone is attractive. It depends on who you're trying to sell yourself to. But if you learn how to just be the most confident in yourself, all that changes. What makes you confident? You know what I'm saying? If having a certain haircut, a certain beard trim, having lotion on, and wearing a certain outfit, and talking a certain way, and having a certain stance when you walk and stand still, if that makes you confident, that's what's going to sell you, and that's what you need to enhance and work on. That's all I got for you. If you can't, it's really simple. You know what I'm saying? I never had a problem making friends. People might, and if you know me personally in real life, you might say, well, you don't have a lot of friends. That's because I choose not to. It's real easy for me to make friends. You know what I'm saying? Every job I've applied to, every job I had an interview at, I got the job. Not applied to, but every job I had an interview for, I got the job. You know what I'm saying? I can sell myself. There's certain things I can't sell myself at yet, but that's just a matter of time and learning. I'm only 20. But you must learn how to sell yourself. And that's really all I got for y'all. Remember, no matter what happens, as long as you're alive, life goes on.